Mekayla Bull. I am from Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia. I competed in workplace safety in 2017 and 2018, provincially and nationally.
Question number 1, pancake or waffle?
Oh, pancakes.
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Hippo or rhino?
Oh, hippo.
Cobra or anaconda?
Neither. I hate snakes.
Good answer. Thor or Captain America?
Thor.
Chris Hemsworth or Chris Evans?
Chris Evans.
The Office or The Big Bang Theory?
The Office.
Jim or Pam?
Jim.
Michael or Dwight?
Dwight.
Here's my last question.
Okay.
Is cereal just breakfast soup?
Maybe. It could be. I've never thought about it that way.
Now that you've heard it, what do you think? Give me an answer, yes or no.
Yeah, I think
good. Yeah. Okay, we're on the same page. I've been like really trying to get that message out to people over the past like my whole life. Not many people agree, so thank you for being on my team. Let's start off with workplace safety. Can you just kind of share with everybody listening what is the workplace safety competition? Like, what do you do?
The workplace safety competition has 3 components to it. So the first component, they set up like a mock work site where there's a whole whack of hazards and you have to identify the hazards, what could happen if the hazard isn't fixed, and then what needs to be done to fix the hazard to make it safe for everyone. And then the second part, you go to an ongoing competition site and then you have to identify the precautions that are put in place to prevent hazards. So for instance, like in a carpentry competition, they have a designated area for all the power tools, or they have a broom at standby to keep the sawdust clean. And then there's also the third component, which would be like a toolbox talk or a safety presentation of a certain topic that we are given, and then we have to give the presentation on that.
What grade were you when you first competed?
Grade 11.
Grade 11? Did you win provincials that year?
I did.
Why compete?
I was on a co-op placement alongside Lynn Hogan with the Department of Education, and we were just walking around the office and I was like, oh, that's a hazard, because like the wires weren't taped down or something. So she was like, you'd be really good at this competition. So the competition closed for registration and Lynn messaged Robin and was like, hey, I have a student, can you squeeze her in? So thanks to her, I went and placed first my first time. So
that's a hell of a way to start.
I never expected to.
What went through your head then when you realized you won gold?
I was just like, holy, I'm going to go to Winnipeg to compete against Canada. I was like, am I up for this? Like, am I good enough for this type of thing? Like it was nerve-wracking all at the same time, but it was really exciting.
Do you have any like favorite memories from when you did go to nationals that you can kind of pinpoint?
I have 2. So one was actually the team building when we went to the zoo in Winnipeg. I was in my glory. Like it was so big. And then also competing too, because I expected like the other provinces and territories to be almost cutthroat, but they were actually giving me tips and tricks on how to do better than what I could, since it was my first year and I didn't know the ropes of the reins. So I wasn't expecting that. So it was a really nice experience to have that.
What's your favorite animal at the zoo?
Oh gosh, it was the polar bears. They were like swimming over the tunnels, like over top of us. It was so cool.
School-wise, I know you had been going through the carpentry program like at a part-time thing. Are you still like involved with that?
So no, because of life events, I had to drop out. And I realized that I didn't want to, like, I enjoy building stuff, but I didn't want to build a house anytime soon type of thing.
What did you mention you're doing now?
I'm a CCA, so I'm a continuing care assistant. So I work with old folks in long-term care facilities.
Is that something you feel like you want to continue doing?
Yeah, I think it's going to be something that I'll do for the rest of my life. If I can never get over my fear of needles, I'm going to go to upgrade my LPN. But I can't be poked. I can't watch people get poked. Yeah, I can't do it.
Look, they're scary as hell. We're starting to kind of wind things down a little bit, but I guess looking back on everything that you've kind of gone to, I guess getting started with skills, your journey to that point, all that stuff. My question is like, have there been any people, one person, multiple people who have had a big impact on your life?
My dad, he's been a really big impact, and my family, of course. During all of this, my dad was fairly sick. He has cancer. So even though he couldn't be there at the competitions and stuff, he was there virtually and constantly checking in. And he always says, like, you're doing good, kiddo, and you're following in mine and your grandfather's footsteps, and you're surpassing us. So he's been a big rock and a big supporter through all of it.
Shout out to Pops.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my last question. If you had to, in one word, just one word, describe your journey, mostly kind of your professional journey, your skills journey to this point, what would that one word be?
Unpredictable, because it's
Love it.
always changing. Like, I thought I was going to be a carpenter. I never thought that I would be in the healthcare profession ever. But you never know what's going to come. And when it feels right, you'll know.
Unpredictable.
Yeah.
I love it. Great answer. All right, Mekayla.
All right, Chris.
Stay safe, eh?
You too.
I'll see you at some point again in the future, I'm sure.
Yes, of course.
See ya.
Bye.